Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey if you're new. Oh, please excuse the state of my face today. I have not been well. Look at this hair. I'm starting to kind of get the cold again. I really needed to film, so I thought I'm not going to let it get to me. It's like 9:30 at night here, but do you know what? I really fancied filming. I've got something in my face. So I really fancied filming. Basically what I've done is I needed to get new foundation for my professional makeup kit, and I'm sick to death of buying bottles upon bottles upon bottles of stuff. I feel like it's a total waste because I'm not the busiest with makeup. I'm more busy with other things, so I can't really fit in a lot of makeup. So a lot of my stuff goes to waste, and you kind of need to have like a good array of stuff. So I thought I need to find something different that will work for me and, you know, be a little bit more practical and a little bit less wasteful. Don't mind the flipping fake tan disaster on my neck. I really need to get in the shower and get this scrubbed off within the last sort of day. It's gotten really bad, okay? Don't judge me. My face is all broken out because of stress and because I've eaten junk, I've been drinking fizzy juice, you name it. So this is real life. This is what we look like. People are not flawless, poreless, or completely perfect. So yeah. Anyway, obviously, if you enjoy this video or if you enjoy my channel in general, I would be very grateful if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what content you want to see. Everything will always be kept very real here. I will never ever use beauty filters and I'll never ever compromise. Nobody pays me to do reviews anyway, let's just be real. But you know, you can always expect the truth from me. If you want to see something reviewed, let me know in the comment section below because I'm desperate to review some new stuff, but I just don't know what to get. I mean, there's loads of sales on, but like, is there anything anybody's really interested in right now? It seemed to sort of go crazy in December there, and now there's nothing. Okay. I'm shutting up now. So yes, going back to the foundation thing, I decided to try one of these, and this is basically a palette full of cream foundation. Now, I really like cream foundation, or I used to anyway. My favourite foundation used to be the Max Factor, the one I put it on the screen, the one in the compact. I flipping loved that foundation. And I haven't used it in ages. I might have to pick up another one. But basically, that's what this is. It's just cream foundation, and you look at all the shades that it gives you. So essentially, you have all of these shades. I know the pans look small, but these will go like a really long way. So basically what you will do is you will scrape, you can sanitize these, but you would always just scrape a little bit out, put it on a tray, and you can pre-mix any of these shades. You know, I can use these for contour, bronzer, I can use them for deeper skin tones, anything like that. So this will go like a really long way. It was £65, I believe. I will put it on the screen for you. But basically today I just wanted to try it out. I wanted to try out a little bit of like matching it to my skin tone, mixing it, like using it the way I will use it at work, because I pre-try everything. Like, I don't ever buy something and throw it straight in my kit unless I'm repurchasing. When I'm purchasing something for my kit, I always test it first, because I need to know if I'm putting this on a bride this year coming, in 2020, I need to know that that bride's makeup is going to stay. I need to know if it's good for oily skin, good for dry skin, good for any skin, you know what I mean? So I will try this on myself, and I will try it on some other people as well, and we will see how it works. So, and I think that anybody else who's a makeup artist will know that anyway. So I've been talking for way too long. Let's just get into it. I don't know, I don't generally use these type of things at home, so I don't really have the tools to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to try and sort of make it work. Okay, so I've mixed up a little bit of the couple of shades, and I would say, to me, that looks like a pretty good match. So what I'm going to do, because this is a cream formula, where did I put it? I'm going to take my brush for it, and if I need to smooth it out, then I'll smooth it out with the beauty blender. But just now, I really want to kind of use a little bit of primer. I use primer every day with every foundation that I use, so it wouldn't be fair to ever test something without primer. Like, I will use primer on my clients because I need to make sure that their skin is going to be sort of, you know, optimal for wearing makeup. I don't want to, you know, spend 45 minutes doing somebody's makeup and then it not last as long as they want it to. So I always use primer. For me, usually it's all about hydrating, and don't sleep on this. I mean, this is the e.l.f. primer that Jeffree Star made sort of viral and was really, really difficult to get. And I sort of like thought, ugh, never mind, you know, it's probably not as good as everybody says it is, because obviously anything that he uses is going to work really well because he's got such perfect skin. But it is really good. And it's good if you need to fill in pores but you have dry skin, because like, I mean, it doesn't make them vanish. Nothing ever does. So I'm just going to start with this. And the idea of doing makeup on clients isn't to get that sort of Instagram look. Like, I mean, if that's what they come in and ask for, yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. But generally, they want like their makeup done for a wedding or for an event or something like that, you know, like a birthday or something. And they don't want to look different from like their normal selves. They want to look like themselves, but with makeup on. That sounds so stupid to say out loud, but you know what I mean. Like, people, a lot of the time people say to me, I don't want it too crazy. And, you know, I understand that. You know, if you're not used to wearing a lot of makeup, you don't want to rock up somewhere made up like an Instagram model. You know what I mean? You will get the younger ones that want that, but for the most part, because most people watch YouTube and can do their own makeup now anyway, so you'll tend to find that you'll get people who either have no interest in makeup but want to wear makeup one day, or people who generally just want to look good for a day, you know, and not have to worry. Right, that is like the tiniest bit that I made up on my little palette. My neck is not going to match. I'm not going to try and even my neck out, because at this point it's just pointless. I'm going to go in and do something with that later. So don't mind that. The beauty of a cream foundation as well is it stays quite flexible. It won't really dry down like a liquid makeup will, like a liquid foundation will. And adding stuff on top of a cream is easier as well for that exact reason. Right, so initial sort of application, I'm really quite happy with that. I like the way it's evened out my skin. I feel really low in the frame. Maybe I'll zoom you in. That's better. So initial application, I think it's kind of done really well and just evening everything out. It's disguised everything just ever so slightly. If I was doing makeup on a client, what I always try and do is less is more. On me, I don't care. I kind of whack it all on, and I know that I have the responsibility of looking after it throughout the day. On a client, I want more to give them less. Less is more when it's on a client, because less can go wrong. If you've got less makeup on, you have less chance of going cakey, you have less chance of rubbing a bit off and you looking ridiculous because you've got like a big white patch here where you've got loads and loads and loads of high coverage foundation all around it. You want the most impact with the least amount of product. So I'm going to take a little bit, the tiniest wee bit, and I'll show you this. Your palettes will never stay pretty if you're a makeup artist. This is what the two shades that I'm using. I actually think they are beige and tan tone. So you've got like a really, really pale and some really, really deep shades there to try and sort of mix together as well. So you can take any shade and make it that little bit lighter or that little bit darker. I'm going to go around any bits that I feel like I want a little bit of like spot concealing. And the beauty of a cream makeup as well like this is any bits that you want to conceal, you're using the same product. You know, you're using the same stuff you have all over your face, and it is good enough that it can, not good enough, that's probably not the right sort of way to say it, but it's full coverage enough and like malleable, is that the right word? Flexible enough that it can be all over coverage and spot coverage, so you can use it to spot conceal. I try not to put too much on my dry skin. I generally let like my bronzer and stuff like that hide that a little bit more, because the more you put on it, the more dry it looks really. Enough like that. So what I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to lighten this just a little bit. I'm going to take like the white from the palette because I don't think I need that much. Again, using this cream formula should mean that I don't have to dip into other concealers. I will still have other concealers, but I won't like be forced to use other concealers. And the two products will blend together really nicely, and it doesn't have to be set quite so much. So there's less chance of it going cakey, and there's less chance of it sort of creasing and stuff like that, because there's more flecks in it. I hate doing this side of my fingertip. I just feel like my hand has no idea what it's supposed to be doing. I'm quite happy with that. Right, so starters, I mean to go on, because I can actually contour with this, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I like that shade, it's nice and cool. Just blend that in. And because it's the same product again, they work really well together. Okay, so not one powder used yet. It's a little bit creasy under the eyes. Not much. I actually really like how my skin looks because everything is sort of the same. Like I haven't put a different product on yet. Everything is the cream foundation, and I may actually see if I can get bigger versions of the foundation that's in these just for myself because I love the way it looks so much. I am definitely going to be using this on my clients depending on how it holds up. So I'm testing this tonight just to do it on camera and to get a video so that I can put a video up next week, but I will be carrying on testing it, using it sort of here and there. I know what my shades in that are now, so I'll be able to just sort of throw it on, see, because like this, I would actually just put on my makeup like this, throw on some eyebrows and then go to work because it's just like a nice fresh face. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing tons and tons of makeup. So yeah, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and let you know how it's worn sort of for the time it takes me to put on the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I've been away a hell of a lot longer than I intended to be. It's now 11:30 at night. Yeah. So I did a tutorial on this. Well, I didn't do a tutorial actually, it's a review. If it's up already, I'll put it up here for you. If it's not, keep an eye out for it. Subscribe obviously so you know it's coming. But I've done sort of like everything else on my face and I've leaned all over my face. I've got like, look at this. I mean, look at it. It actually looks really pretty on the back of my hand, but it's a total mess and it won't come off. I've been leaning on my face. I've had eyeshadow fall out on my face. I've had mascara flipping stuck to my face. I've been getting like little bits of this all over my face and having to like wipe it off or like buff it out with like a little bit of this brush and stuff like that. Just giving you kind of like an idea of what my face has gone through in the past couple of hours. I have to say, I'm really impressed. Like, I've got a little bit of pink here just now, but you know, that's my doing. I'm so impressed with how my skin looks. Everything layered on top of it really nicely. It's sitting really nicely. Like my skin looks like skin. It doesn't look like it's layered and cakes of makeup. I could probably pull off quite a really heavy looking makeup with this eye look, but I've just realised that one of my pink lines is like lower than the other and it's making this eye look droopy. Please ignore that. That's so annoying. Anyway, yeah, I'm really, really impressed and I am actually going to go and look and see if RCMA have like bigger versions of these so that I can use them at home as well. Obviously, like just what I mean is bigger pans of these so that I can get like my own shade and use it because I'm really flipping impressed with that. Like really, I really like it. So far, so good. I'll probably throw it on again tomorrow just to test it out through the day because I'm going to be moving a lot of stuff in my house tomorrow. I've just cleaned up all my Christmas stuff and a lot of it's got to go away, so I'll be able to see how it copes when I'm busy doing stuff because let's face it, I'm literally just going to take this straight off just now. But I'm really happy with the way it looks and I would be really happy to do somebody else, like a client of mine's makeup with this, the way it's looking, because it just looks, I don't know, I mean, I've added a heavy highlight and I've added a good amount of bronzer, but it still looks relatively natural. It doesn't look too ridiculous, and I haven't like overly powdered it or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it. If you are looking for something to start off using cream makeup, kit makeup, you know, stuff to use on clients, and you don't want to get a million different bottles of foundation because it's really flipping expensive. I mean, could you imagine buying each of these shades individually in bottles? Even if you bought a foundation that was £10, you'd be £180 for every single shade in here. This I'm pretty sure was 65. So, you know, and then you can obviously double up and use these as cream contours, as highlighters, as concealer. So even if you wanted to start out, you know, your kit, if you were starting out and you needed to buy yourself eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that, you would save yourself a hell of a lot of money just using this for cream contour, foundation and concealer. So so far so good. I really like it. I'll leave a link in the description box where I got it from. I'm pretty sure it came from Beauty Bay, to be honest. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if you enjoyed or you found this helpful, I hope you found it helpful, then I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.